heaven couldn't sign my name. I heard a voice and didn't see no one. All right, all right, all right. So I'm so glad that you stopped on by. So before we press play, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever heard of a song that doesn't necessarily try to impress you, but tries to connect with you? Um, Raise your hand. Sometimes the coolest songs are the ones that are so out there and real and raw and odd, perhaps, and not polished. And sometimes that could be some of the most beautiful songs. This could be this song. And I'm saying could be is I haven't, not that I don't know if I've heard this song yet, but the Spoon Lady I have heard before. Um, Due to one of my best friend's cough drop. So he's going to get a kick out of this because one day I was at Cough Drop's house and he has a giant eclectic brain of music, some really good and some not so good. But he introduced me to the Spoon Lady and I was impressed. But only him. I don't know if I would have ever found this woman if it wasn't for him. So it's funny now because I'm about to do this song donation request, not from Cough Drop, but from Clint Shepard. So yeah, thank you so much, Clint, for your Patreon, PayPal donation request. So you had said that you think I would get a kick out of this, and here, when you're listening to this, you didn't know that Cough Drop introduced me to her. But hopefully, this will be one of her songs I have not heard. I heard like maybe two or three of her songs, but I don't know if I've heard her perform with this guy Chris. The song is called, where is it? I almost forgot. Angels in Heaven, and this is Chris Rodrigues and the Spoon Lady. All right, so let's get right into this. And I don't want you to listen too hard. Just listen for the feeling that it gives you, the human element of just music in general, and then we'll give our perspective afterwards. So let's press play together in three, two, one. Boop.
dream. The angels in heaven come sign my name. And I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. Oh, I know I've been changed. The angels in heaven come sign my name. The angels in heaven come sign my name. The angels in heaven come sign my name.
Wow. That was just fascinating. Like as many times as I've eaten with a damn spoon, I never thought what other things a spoon can do. And especially rhythmically. I don't know or remember because I'm always honest if I've saw that one before, like at Kaufman's, or Cough Drops. So, but I'm sure he'll tell me. But it doesn't matter. It was so damn long ago. If it was, it feels new to me. But anyway, what's interesting about this type of song, after hearing him along with the Spoon Lady, Chris along with the Spoon Lady, is this wasn't a song that was necessarily about complexities and trying to figure it out, something like that. It was just more about authenticity, just appreciating and respecting and enjoying the sounds. Now he did have a good voice, so let me mention that though he did actually sing. But it's a funny thing if you were watching my face the whole time during their performance. At one point, I laughed and I was like, "Oh yeah," because there was this sound that I heard, and I kept thinking it was coming from the spoons, and then I realized I looked at the bottom of one of his damn feet, um, and he had like a tambourine on it. I've never seen like a foot barine. Um, so how talented was that? He's playing the guitar and then he's constantly making a footstep that's making the tambourine sound. And I didn't even know that for most of the song. I thought it was her spoons doing it because she's moving so fast. I don't know how many spoons she has and if it makes that sound or something. So it was just funny. So I'm like, oh, all right. But that's talent right there. I mean, to be able to play a guitar and to know when to tap your foot to make the tambourine sound and not give up that rhythm on top of singing. So he was technically doing three different things. Um, wow, she was doing the one. I mean, she did the bell thing too, but that's just amazing how they made together. They made this beautiful, as one of my items say, designs that I actually made for my store. Check that out. It was a beautiful kaleidoscope of musicality because these are sounds that you don't often hear paired together, especially the spoon. She might be the only one I heard with a spoon, or that I recall. But I don't even hear the tambourines often, especially some foot barine. That's what I'm calling it for the foot. Um, but it was just interesting. What are your thoughts on in the comments? Let me know, okay? Yeah, it's like the groove pulls you in. It's almost hypnotic, like especially if you're watching it for the first time. Like when I first saw this woman, um, at Cough Drop's house, I was just fascinated because I'm like, wow, she's rhythmically doing her thing with spoons. Um, and it's really cool to see. So it is like a hypnotic state. Um, and now she's doing the whole song with somebody else. Like, so then you have to work in harmony. You have to know when it's your part, when it's their part, and you have to make it sound cohesive. So, I don't even know how many takes that took. If anybody knows, like how many takes that took for them to make it work. But I love how it feels like it's unrefined. Like I don't know if they were really big on like if something messed up or were they trying for perfection. You wouldn't even know. Like it looks like it was just, hey, let's sit down and try this. And it could have been that. This could have been them saying, let's try something. And then they tried it and then they said, oh, this actually looks good, looks and sounds good. Let's upload it. You would be surprised. So I love the realness and the rawness and the authenticity magnified of this. So yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. Or what are your thoughts though? What do you feel about the song? Did you like the song? Did it pull you in right at the beginning, or was it like a slow build? Like were you still in shock with her on the spoons, or did you adapt really quickly and then just embrace the sounds that you heard? I want to know your thoughts down in the comments, okay? Replayability meter, is this a song I listen to again and again, possibly put on my playlist? Drum rolls? Yes, I would. Unique sounds, and it was pleasing to the ear. I like his voice too. Um, Thumbs up passive, I like a song. Thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to Chris. Thumbs up to the Spoon Lady. Yes, do your thing. All right. If you ever want to watch any other songs that I have reacted to, please check out over there. Also, if you want a song donation request, it's $10 or $5 if you're one of my paid Patreon. Or you can check out my VIP Eclectics. I have 4 spots left. It's limited on my Patreon. A VIP Eclectic, you get 3 song requests included every month, included with the package. So check that out. All right. I appreciate your support. On that note, I want you all to have the day that you deserve. Pamper yourselves. Always give yourself a break every day, even if it's for 15 minutes, because you deserve a cool down moment. All right. Take it easy and keep it breezy.